Hello, it is January 27, 2017, and today I'm going to do something way out of the box for everybody. I've been working on trying to figure out a way to show more of my personality to every single one of y'all, since it seems like I'm a little bit too serious. And again, I've made fun of myself at the fact that I do not like doing these videos looking at a camera, talking to myself. So in order to get over that hump, I have decided to change subjects and take a broad stroke at something that I think will be mutually beneficial to every single person that will actually watch this video, put it into practice, and go share it with their friends and family, and then start a different type of discussion. So I know that, many of you may or may not know me. Some of you may have only watched seconds or minutes of my previous videos. If you're going to watch any video, watch this one. Then go back and look at the other ones, critique me, make fun of me, and comment on the other ones. I don't care, but I think you could get value out of those two, but this one's going to be the big one for you. I've started in my life with a weird story. So for y'all that have watched the videos, I'm very sorry for this, but I need to make a quick thing so that other people that are finally tuning into me will get this. I started, in my life with a pretty normal life, and, things got turned upside down early on in my life at 13 years old. I got the great benefit of learning a lot of things the hard way. So I'm choosing to share a lot of things with you and everybody out there because I believe that if I would have had more help, I'd have been a lot further along. But I am blessed now because through all those measures, I survived and I thrived because I was persistent. So, a lot of people, look at everybody's success, whether they're in the careers of, movie stars, musicians, CEOs, doctors, lawyers, whatever, and they all want to know what compromises those successes. Now, let me give you a little bit of background education. I was a horrible student when it came down to school. I got bad grades for the most part. You would have never looked at my GPA and been proud of me, or, you probably would have looked at me and said I was a dummy. That's fine. But, I really didn't take school seriously. I never went to college. The best thing that I could tell you that I did in my life was make a determination of focusing on the things that I was pretty good at. So I'm going to give you tip number one. You want to be successful in anything? I don't care if it's a relationship. I don't care if it's your work. I don't care if it's, you starting a business. I don't care what it is. If you want to be good at something, you got to find what you're good at first. You got to find that first. You got to find what you love to do, what you would get paid $0 but still enjoy doing. Now, that's difficult. We all need money. I'm not saying we don't. I'm saying in this day and age, we absolutely need money. In fact, a lot of us need a lot more than what we have. As we all know, the super rich out there, they're not worried. But the rest of us, like you and me, we're worried. So I'm going to try to help you take away that worry, but you got to listen to what I'm telling you. This has helped me tremendously understand and get to the place that I want to be and continue to move forward into hopefully my goal of retiring or being able to retire within the next 10 years, and then devote myself to more and more of this type of community work to help more and more young entrepreneurs and young men and women learn these tools and find their successes in life, and be more independent and not reliant on governments or jobs, which is, an acronym for just above broke. Finding their passions and really enjoying their life, because that's really what matters, because we all only have one. So again, the first thing I'm telling you, go ahead and find that passion point. Find the thing that you're the best at, that you have a great talent for. And then I want you to pour every ounce of energy into using that talent, making the right decision, and putting all your work into it. See, the two things you need to be successful after you find that passion and you identify where it is then follow the money, right? Follow where that money is. If you're going to work at Best Buy, right, the person that makes the most money at Best Buy is clearly the owner of Best Buy. So what do you want to do? I'm not saying that having a job is a bad thing. I'm saying that you can learn a lot from it. But if you treat it just like a job, you'll be just above broke. If you take a look at that job that you have, the one opportunity you have, learn everything you can about that business, inside and out. Travel around departments. Take on more responsibility, even if you're not getting paid for it. And then literally be patient. Be patient. This is key. Be patient and keep working hard. Never let a day go by that you're not out working what you did the day before. Don't worry about everybody else. You worry about learning and outworking yourself day in and day out. And then opportunities will come from that. You'll be able to shift in departments, grow, get a supervisor, a manager role, a district manager role, and you'll get up there. And eventually you'll get to a cap. But you've learned so much about that business. You could start other businesses with what you've learned. So you don't need a college education for that. You don't need to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. But what you're learning is to where the money is flowing and what channels it goes through and who needs to get paid to do what jobs and how the systems work. Because if you don't know anything about building systems or establishing a business, this will help you learn that. So again, without going to college, this will be hugely successful for each and every one of you. If you're patient, you work hard at it, and you find that passion point, that job. I don't care if you want to work at a comic book store and own one eventually one day, this will help you. So the next thing that I'm going to tell you to do is be persistent and consistent with all of your activities. But make sure your activities are the activities that pay you dollars, make money for the company you work for, that really bring in revenue for the company. Because in this day and age, it is really not about how friendly you are or how great you feel you are as a salesperson or what reviews you get. These are all little small increments of facets that can help you, but the biggest weighing factor is how much revenue can you generate for the company you work for or the company you own. Because you can hire more people, you can try new ideas out, and you can progress with innovation. And you can have a company that will stay around 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Look at companies like Coca-Cola that sell a drink. They've had to innovate, they've had to market, they've had to try new things in order to keep relevant and stay around to have you purchase them. So think about these. I'm giving you these tips not because I want you to call me to say, hey, I want to buy real estate from you. You've been nice to me, whatever. I'm doing this from the goodness of my heart because I wish somebody would have told me how to do this when I was younger. I wish somebody would have not allowed me to learn the hard way. Now, don't take it for granted. I've had a lot of support in my life. There were a lot of people that I was surprised that supported me, and there still are. And there's a lot of people that didn't support me, but gave me the gas to kind of look at these things and not fail. So if you want to be successful at home, in a relationship, in a job, you need to have these things. You need to have patience. You need to have persistence, consistency of activities. You need to have a passion. Now, maybe you've heard this before. Maybe you've watched somebody else's video, like a Gary Vaynerchuk, who is phenomenal at giving out information, but yet people take him for granted. Or how about maybe somebody else like a Grant Cardone, who is quite the salesman and energetic, but he talks about following the money, and he's a little bit different from Gary, but he's giving you great information the same way. There is plenty of people out there you can get information, and some people you'll pay for. In fact, most people you're going to pay for that information, but others, like myself, or maybe like a Gary Vaynerchuk, they're not asking for anything from you. They're just giving you the information. Take it. I know in this day and age of fake news and alternative facts and bullcrap, and all your friends and family that necessarily can't do what you do or know what you want to do or talking down to you or saying you're not going to be able to do it, they're only telling you that because they don't see the way. They're not watching, they're not reading this, they're not applying these things to their lives to make their lives better. They're the ones that are complaining at every turn about how bad their lives are and how it sucks and how everybody else has done something for it. When in the end, the key point of this is all on you. This is your responsibility. This is your life. You need to get up. You need to figure out what to do. You need to figure out how to apply these things daily. If you're not good at it yet, the only way you're going to get good at it is by practicing every day, forcing yourself to do it. You have to talk yourself into it. You have to make yourself be these things so that you can learn, grow, and become successful at more than just your job, at more than just one thing or two things in your life, more than just one or two relationships in your life. You need to apply these things. Take it from me, somebody that has gone through hell and back in my life, and been lucky enough to be here to give you this information. And I'm happy to give it out, but I want to see some people apply it. I've been very fortunate training some very good people in the real estate industry, and they have been massively successful in short periods of time. But what I want to keep impressing upon them, and they hear from me daily, is the same things you're hearing from me now, is that consistency is what shows success. You can be successful 1 year, but that's a success story. That is not being successful. Success comes in your growth, Success comes in consistency, persistency, and your passion. So please take this, share it, give it to a best friend. It's free information. I'm not asking you to do anything except for do better by you, and share this with your friends and family. Comment below. You need some tips, you need some motivation, you need something. This is something different. I've never done this before. This is something I want to give you because I'm tired of hearing the complaints. I'm tired of watching negativity on Facebook. I'm tired of seeing people complain about things that they can easily fix by understanding these core principles right here. Now, you communicate this, you share this, you comment on it, you engage with me on it. I'll give you more. I'll give you some direct tips. I'll help you in any career field that you have, and I'll do it for free. I am wanting to see more and more people become successful, and I don't care what walk of life you came from. I don't care, who you know, what you are. I really don't care. I want to see you. If you're a good person, you want to do something with yourself, I want to see you be successful. So please take this, share it, like it, comment on it. Let's make everybody be better one day, one step at a time. But let's start right here where it all starts for everybody. Thank you. I hope this helps you. I hope this benefits each and every one of you. Hopefully you got to see a little bit more of my personality today. I'm really intense. I'm fun, but I'm dead serious about wanting to see people be successful, do well, and be better for themselves. So have a great day. Look forward to talking to you soon.